Now let's just get deep into it. Why why are you saying like it's not something that you can do full time in Kenya?
It doesn't pay enough, and there's not enough jobs for it. There's so much talent in Kenya. Like sometimes you'll be when there's a casting or something,
Yeah.
and you leave the house feeling, oh yes, I look great. I'm like awesome, and then you get there and you're like, everyone is so beautiful, and they only need like two people, and there's
Oh,
like
shit.
200 people, and they're all so beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah, so like it can't sustain. There's not enough jobs, and the
Don't
ones
think
that
so?
are there, they
Mm.
don't pay enough.
What do you mean they don't pay enough? Because I've always known and thought that as long as you get to a certain like category, if you're doing like if it's just like what we're saying, like high fashion is high fashion, right? So such things, and the funny thing is like I just don't even understand. Like when I started following you last week, I was like, how comes I've never noticed her?
Yeah.
I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. How long have you been doing it?
Modeling
Yeah. Like just even if it's part time,
for like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And you can comfortably say like,
Since I was like
okay,
17.
okay. So I
Wait, don't
can-
do the math. Chill.
So you're like you're
No,
around
50.
you're around 45 years
yeah,
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm look at you. Yeah. No, but I'm just saying. So even in the 5 years that you've been doing it, you've realized and noticed like in Kenya it's tricky to do it full time.
Yeah.
You don't think there's a lane that once you find you can say like no?
I mean,
Because first of all, like for you just have like you have a very unique like just appearance, and
Thank
you
you.
just have like you look stunning.
Thank you.
And what I'm trying to say is like you're gorgeous. Yeah. And I noticed that on your Instagram, so I was like, this is somebody definitely like I just don't know which lane. That
So what happens is,
yeah.
since there's so many models who are like beautiful and talented, the clients, they will just come to you and they're like, so there's this job and we're paying this much. Are you in? And you're like, no, that's a bit like too low. Would you take it to this level? And they're like, no, we have someone else who can do it for this little. And there's probably like how many runways that happen in Kenya for like,
Yeah.
so
True.
runways here will probably pay like 10K, and photo shoots will pay like now when you're talking about like a good photo shoot will pay like 20.
Really?
Yeah. And there's
And are
like
we talking about Billboard or are we talking about
no
what
no
kind
no
of
like fashion like
Oh,
for-
fashion,
yeah, like,
like-
magazines
oh, a
and-
fashion magazine.
and working with designers and lookbooks and stuff like that. Yeah, so that compared to like out there is like
oh, it's crazy.
yeah. And then these jobs like runway, there's like 3 or 2 good runways
Yeah,
for the year, and then the photo shoots, you can even go like a whole month without getting anything.
That's crazy.
So that's why you can't really say that you're sustaining yourself by just modeling alone
And
in
I
Kenya.
can I can only imagine you saying that, and you're like a proper model. When I'm saying that, you're not like Instagram models. You see, so how I don't even understand how those other models survive.
Yeah, it's a tough industry to be in. It looks pretty on Instagram, but it's a tough industry to
It's
be
crazy.
in. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just talk about like a bit of like your preference. Is it? Do you like which one do you prefer more? Are you more passionate about runway, commercials, or the photo shoots, the magazine photo shoots? What do you
For
think
the
you enjoy more?
commercials, I love commercials because they pay the most.
Oh yeah.
But the most thrill for me is being on the runway.
Runway?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could
no doubt.
I can see there's more life to
Yeah,
that.
but it
When-
doesn't pay as much as commercials and editorial. shoots.
How much do commercials pay?
Here in Kenya?
Yeah. We'll start with here.
I think
we'll
it-
do here and then we can compare with, because I can just tell like is that commercial I saw on your Instagram was like, oh shit, this is a nice proper commercial. Yeah, so how much, like, would you say, from just your personal experience and what you know? Because you see, these discussions, if we don't know, like anybody else who's being approached by someone, and I think these conversations are the ones that educate, enlighten people, and maybe they can just, even models on their own, start setting standards. Because I'm guessing the way you're talking about, like, you know, somebody approaches you, they offer you X amount, right? If you don't take it, the other model
We'll
is
take
taking it,
Yeah.
but probably they think it's an okay amount to get paid.
Yeah.
They're not aware, they don't know. Plus, where they're supposed to get the information. Because
Yeah.
I hear, like, even for models, you have like a secret society. These people don't tell these people like about these prices and everything. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Secret society.
Yeah, there's a secret society.
What did you hear the name is of
I
this
don't-
secret society?
I don't even remember, but it's just like there's a secluded section of certain models who like don't share information, so that, and it's a very sensitive industry because girls get used horribly all the time.
Yeah.
All the time, they don't really know their worth. So, back to the question, like how much would like, just an estimate. We're not talking about like you specifically. How much would like a commercial pay here, and how much would a commercial pay like overseas, and how much maybe compared to an editorial here and there, like from just experiences and how you know.
So they're all actually different depending on like the client
Mhm.
and whether it's going to be a billboard or just like a TVC.
Yeah.
So from my experience, I did a billboard that I thought it was going to be
look at you. I see the frustration, but you know why? I understand because like I do arts as well and
Yeah.
stuff. So I see like when you're talking and you have these frustrations, I go through the same. I won't even lie to you.
Nobody is like
Yeah, I go through the same.
yeah. So they pay. We thought it was going to be like 200 at least,
Yeah.
and then it was 80,
Mhm.
80k.
Mhm.
And then I did a TVC.
Yeah.
Wait, this was actually the TVC came first, and they paid 35 for that, 35k. Yeah.
Wait.
Like my
Wait,
mom is
wait,
excited
wait,
to see me on TV, but I'm like, I didn't make as much.
No,
it's not a
wait.
big deal.
Yeah, and you know that's.
But
the
I
thing.
also know there's like people who've made a lot more
Yeah.
still from commercials.
But do you think they paid you that because they're thinking like you're not a big personal brand, or because you're
I
or
think,
that was just their budget?
yeah,
Our budget
I
is
think
just
it was
like
just
35.
the budget. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because when you're doing the casting, it's
Yeah.
already listed there. Like the person that they're looking for should look like this and this
Mm.
and that, and they're going to earn this much.
So from the get-go, it's
Yeah,
for you to
already
say.
know. Yeah,
So what made you take it and not say like, hey, yeah, 35 mazizi, I'm not doing it for 35? You
It was
needed
my
the money
first-
then,
No, it
or
was my first
your
commercial. I was just excited to be.
Oh,
in a
to be on
commercial.
TV, to be on TV, right?
Just not even being on TV, just so I can add commercial
To
to
your
my portfolio.
Oh yeah. You can always use it to
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so now on to the flip side. Compare that TVC. Is that the only TV commercial you did?
Yeah, yeah.
The first and the last in
Yeah.
Kenya?
Oh, and you know we woke up at like 3 a.m. and they picked us up.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And you know they always do that, like that little things, like picking you up. They
Yeah.
pick you up early.
But they were
Provide
nice though. They were
breakfast,
nice to
yeah.
us. They provided, because me, if there's no food, like I'm not going to be a happy
That's what I'm
person.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, they'll do that to small
Yeah.
important things like
Yeah.
transport and food. Make sure you guys good. Nini,
Yeah.
nini, sawa, let's go shoot.
Yeah,
That's the least, first of all, they can do for that. Like, nini.
Yeah.
They should just take care of you. Okay, on to the flip side, I've seen you done like a crazy, amazing like commercial in what's their airport?
Incheon.
Eh?
Incheon.
Incheon. Incheon. Why you
Just say
like
Incheon.
Incheon?
Yeah,
Incheon.
yeah,
Yeah, this is an airport, a big airport in South Korea, right?
yeah, yeah.
So I
It's
saw that
like top 10 in the world, I think.
top 10.
Yeah, top 5 busiest. Yeah,
Yeah, I know Dubai is also
but
in
like
one
top
of them,
10
right?
size.
I know Dubai
Yeah.
is also, and maybe LAX if I'm not wrong.
I don't know. I'll be lying.
Okay.
I'm actually
So,
just nodding. I'm
yeah,
like, sure,
yeah.
whatever you say.
Okay. So, so let's go to the flip side. Like how you don't have to say the exact figure,
Yeah.
because maybe there are some people like you owe money, or they'll be like, oh yeah, she didn't tell us she was getting that much money.
Well,
So just give me like an estimate to like what a commercial would pay in like South Korea, because that's what we're also talking about.
right. So I actually did 3 commercials. I did one for LG, one for Samsung, and one for Incheon, and they all paid different.
Yeah.
So I would probably say like an average of $2,000. Is that that's not an average, that's a lie.
It's
like,
yeah,
just
you're just
about-
saying
yeah.
you're just saying
Yeah.
we're talking with estimates. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be like an exact like amount,
Yeah.
but we're saying it's like money that makes you feel like okay, it actually makes sense
Yeah.
now doing this, and if I keep doing this on a regular,
Yeah.
because I'm guessing you did all those in a span of
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So
Wait,
can you
no, 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Jeez. So here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see, if you're in such an environment, then you can actually pursue modeling like full time.
Yeah.
Because now the numbers start making sense. You can do this. Because I know, like, as a model, definitely you need to do your fashion shop. You need to shop basically.
Hey,
Need-
it's a problem.
Yeah, you need to shop. You need to shop. You need
Yeah.
to do all these. What do you call them? These things that you guys go and do at the what do you call them? At the salons and stuff. You know, you need to go get pampered and
Right,
the
yeah,
grooming,
yeah.
the grooming stuff.
Mani pedi, is that
yeah,
what you're looking
mani
for?
pedis, waxing, all the.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. No, I was having this discussion, and I'll tell you what. This model explained to me, because she's also been in the industry for a very long time, and she was explaining to me why, like, now models, like just in general in Kenya, have to start setting standards and everything. She was explaining to me like how, let's say for example, you've said, what the 10,000 was for, like runway or something else? Did we talk about?
Runway.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about just like runway.
And
Let's
there's
say-
some that pay 2,000.
Okay, we won't even
And there's
discuss the
some that
2,000
just
because
say
that's
you
just
do it
this-
for exposure. We're over that exposure nonsense,
So-
by the way.
So we'll get to that. But let's just, for the 2,000 and for free, let's not even discuss that, because that's not good. Let's not do that. Like even for models, just don't do it. 2,000 and like I pay models who like wear my tops for way, okay, not much more than that, probably like 3. I would do 3 or 4, but that's just for like just
Wearing stuff.
just rocking it
Yeah.
and send me some pictures. I
Now
can do
this
that.
runway, you have to be there. The call time is
Rehearsals,
like 9 a.m.
rehearsals.
Yeah, and some organizers will have you rehearse for like a week. So
Aye.
every day
You're
like
using
use
your
fare
transport,
and your time. Yeah.
and then forget about even all those other things. Let's say you're getting the 10 Gs. You've done rehearsals for a week, and I'm guessing in all, I don't know if it's in all runways, as long as they have like different clothings, there's always like a bikini swimsuit section as well,
Mm,
right?
right.
Do you do those?
Yes,
no?
I've only done like a swimwear. It was actually more like lingerie runway.
Oh, okay.
once.
Once.
Yeah.
But if you're doing like swimwear, it means definitely your waxing game has to be on fleek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't even know about this course, about a waxing cost, because maybe
Waxing
at
wear
least
is the
3.
question. They're
No,
they're
come
all
on, you know
different.
you know
They
where.
all cost different.
Really?
Yeah. Every part of the body is
armpits
different.
and this section.
And that would
the
probably
bikini.
be like 5,000, because like
Wait,
armpits
where?
like 15, and then down there
Down
35.
there, 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the figure I was thinking.
Yeah.
35, armpits 1,500.
Yeah.
Aye.
But I think you can get it down to
Thank
like
God
1,000.
I can just shave my armpits in the house. I don't get but you see,
Yeah.
okay, so that comes to like 5 Gs. You've already done like your rehearsals for a week, food, it would probably come to, I'm just thinking, average, it might come to, even if you squeeze your budget, it can't be less than 3 Gs. So we're talking about just somewhere around that 5.
Yeah.
So by the time you get paid, I mean,
You
surely,
don't make as much.
yeah, you don't make